Hello again. After some brainstorming, as you can see, I'm almost back to square one with this thing with these damn scoops that just didn't work out very well. That's nothing I can't fix. So after one of my subscribers told me to check out Lamborghini Prototype, and then I saw it and I saw, oops, this was based off the original Lamborghini Prototype. But so I learned something new today, and thank you. I can't remember where it's Diecast Customs or something, but he was very nice and he helped me out on this. But I went through my junk and I found this Matchbox Countach that came out. I had to have been in the late 80s or early 90s because they had really gotten crappy by then. Let's see what year this is. 1985. I mean, look at these colors. Really? But it's got all the work, the pieces here that I need. So I'm wondering if I can graft this stuff to this one, which is a very nice casting, but I can modernize it a little bit. I thought about using one of these, and that's pretty close too, and that's probably more accurate. But like I say, I'll be cutting up 95 cents. I'm going to see which one fits the best and do some measurements and some cutting and some stripping, and we're going to see where we're at. And if it doesn't work, that's why they make spot putty. So it's all about trial and error with this game. So there's one of my errors. Talk to you soon. Hello. And about right now, you're all saying, what in the hell did George do to that Lamborghini? And at this point too, I'm thinking the same thing a little bit, but I've had worse projects. So if I can file these pieces in to fit, everything will be perfect. That's why they make super glue and baking soda. So stay tuned. Well, there you have it. Stage one of this massacre. Everything will look a lot better once I sand it a little bit. I gotta let this stuff dry, but the Lamborghini butchery has come to an end, and I'm pretty confident that I can make this thing look pretty damn decent now. So stay tuned. This is probably the most extensive $3 Matchbox car restoration customization that I've ever done. So I hope you're enjoying this, because I'm not going to let this little car whip my ass. So see where we are after I do some sanding. Well, I'm back, and as you can see, I've made some pretty good progress on this Lamborghini Countach, converting it. Everything's glued in place. It all fit very well, and like I say, I've already primed it once, and I found a few little blemishes that I didn't like. Trust me, the spot putty looks a lot worse than it really is. So hopefully here tomorrow I'll have it wet sanded and the final primer on it, and we'll get ready for paint. Finally. Hello. Well, after numerous sanding and filling, a little bit more sanding, I'm slowly getting closer to what I'm looking for. As you can see, it now has side scoops, and I'm almost done, and everything fit pretty well. I just have to do a little bit more wet sanding, maybe another coat of primer on the sides just to fill everything in. But like I say, it turned out pretty good. It's got everything that I was looking for to make an LP 400. More work than I probably should have put into it, but I didn't want it to whip my tail. So stay tuned. Hello again. Well, I finally got these things both primed. I don't think I can get this Lamborghini too much better than it is now. We'll see. And Corvette was pretty much self-explanatory, so it was good to go. So they're ready for paint. Oh, hello everyone. And we're finally back to the Superfast Madness Camaro and Lamborghini Countach. It's been a long time coming, and I'm finally on the final stages, but let me just show you some of the interior work that I did. I used some Tamiya tan and brown and mixed it together, flat paint, and painted the interior on this one, and then shot the back with a semi-gloss black, and then we just used a red marker, a red paint marker to paint the taillights, and a chrome pen to highlight the engine. And I wasn't a big fan of this orange window, so I took Tamiya clear smoke color and sprayed this thing. It looks better than it did, but I'm not real happy with orange windows in a Lamborghini, but that's all I have right now. So, and we have the base repainted, and we have a set of Hot Wheels Real Riders that I painted silver. We cannibalized those from the, what is it, Justice League Batmobile. So I went around Frederick and bought all of them that I could find. So I have an arsenal of these wheels. So they're great for projects because they're just like the old ones. Now, this is my Corvette base. We just did a chrome pin on there, and this is an actual set of 80s Real Riders from back around 79 through 82 or whatever it was with the Goodyear. I bought one of those Indy cars that nobody played with and used it for these. But man, that's going to look sweet on this Corvette, and chrome pinned the side pipes, and we painted this interior that same flat tannish brown, and we cut out the pillars on, or the side vent windows on this Corvette, because Corvettes don't have those. So there you have it. There's the interior parts that I did, and we'll get ready to assemble it, but I'm not going to show you till the finish because it's pretty spectacular what I've done with this Lamborghini. Hello everyone. This is the day that hopefully a lot of people have been waiting for, and so have I. These two builds have been the most stressful builds that I've ever had. Not necessarily the Corvette, but the Lamborghini was close to whipping my ass, but I wasn't going to let a little $3 car whip my tail. So without further ado, let's show you the first one. We started out with that Made in Macau yellow Corvette Stingray from 1979, which I ought to say, a 1979 Corvette has a bubble back window, just a little bit of useless information. So this would be like a pre-1977 Corvette, actually in real life. But it had those Easter egg colored stripes on it and crappy stock wheels. So I've gave it a little bit of touch of the of the late 70s what it should look like. So here you go. I hope you enjoy it. This is the Tamiya. Let's see here. They call it the Gold Leaf. The number is, how long? The number is X12, Gold Leaf. That's what I shot as my base. And then I shot clear orange X26 over top of it. And then I did my accents like the tail lights, the gas cap on the back, and the little grills that are in the front underneath the flip-up headlights. That's all done. And then I shot the living heck out of it and buried it in, I don't know how many coats of X22 clear, but you can see it paid off. Look at the metal flake, look at the orange, look at the clear. It's just beautiful. And with the old school vector wheels, which lots of Corvettes used to have back in the 80s and late 70s, it just fits perfectly. And with the raised white letter tires, this is one of my favorite ones I've done. It just looks amazing. So there you have it, the Corvette Stingray. And now we all know we started out with one of these. It is a number 27 Lamborghini Countach. Just happen to have an extra one. I've got this one. I was going to cannibalize the windows out of it, but when I got it in the mail, it was just too damn pretty and it's just too damn original. So we're going to leave this one alone. As you can see, that what puzzled me from the first day was there's no side scoops and no vents, no quarter panel scoops, nothing. Just these little vents behind the windows. So one of my viewers was nice enough to tell me that this was based off the Lamborghini Countach prototype, which didn't have this stuff. So after I had started butchering, I said, well, there's no turning back now. So, and I wasn't going to let this little car whip my ass. So here we go. 1974 Lamborghini Countach LP400. And with all the correct side scoops, everything. It's just as it should be. With a set of vector wheels, which are appropriate for that era. And she shines just like it should. This car has been a pain in my ass, and it's going right in the showcase, and I'm not touching it again because I love Lamborghinis, but having to do the bodywork twice on this, paint it twice, wet sand everything twice, and as you can see, it's basically two cars put into one. I mean, here's the other one. Remember this one? So I hope you've enjoyed this. This is about the most extensive one I've ever done. I don't know why, because I'm more of a muscle car fan, but I've always loved these Lamborghinis because of the movie The Cannonball Run, when they had the black Lamborghini Countach screaming through the gears at the beginning with playing the theme music, and then when they get pulled over, there's two hot looking chicks in it. So it's left a lasting memory in my mind. So never be able to own one, but I followed a couple of them at car shows down the street and stuff, and they just sound wicked following behind them. They just look so low and so mean. It's really a sight to see. So just to see how much work has been done to this one, we'll put the stock one right next to it. And there's a good before and after shot. So I hope you've enjoyed this. Well, by the way, I did shoot this in just standard Tamiya Red X7 and used a black paint pen to accent the things. And I used Tamiya Silver and taped off those headlights because my fingers aren't that good. It looks like I have a little bit of a flea bite on the front there, or maybe something I need to buff off, but we'll wait. We'll wait a while. This one's good enough. It's going in the case. So there it is. I hope you enjoyed it. Now on to simpler things. Stay tuned for new builds. We'll be switching back and forth between Matchbox and Hot Wheels. Thanks again. Hope you've enjoyed your weekend just as much as I have.